Hi Arrows, I'm Kashan and you are watching The Book Archer. So if you haven't already checked it out, I will leave a link in the description box below to my March wrap up. I read all new releases last March, a lot of your favorite anticipated books. I discussed my thoughts on them, so make sure you check out that video. Today I'm just talking about my April TBR, a lot of the books that I want to read in the month of April, so let's hop right into it. The month of March was definitely very, I don't know, historical fiction and fantasy heavy, so I just kind of want to take a break from that. It's basically about to be springtime, so I really want to read like some of my favorite contemporaries. I think this has been on my TBR like twice already. I bought this over a year ago, I think. This is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I really enjoyed the books I read by Morgan Matson before. As you guys know, I've mentioned a few of her books on this channel. She has a new book coming out in a little while called Save the Date, and I don't want to be super behind on her books when the new one comes out, because a lot of times she puts like little Easter eggs in all of the books that connect characters in this small way, and I like being able to recognize those, so Morgan Matson just never lets me down. The next book I am going to be reading, I don't have it yet, but I will talk about the counterpart. As you guys know, this is one of like my favorite self-improvement books, You Are Badass. How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. Well, she published last April You Are Badass at Making Money, and I really wanted to read that one as well because I enjoyed this author, but I wanted the paperback, and the paperback comes out in April, so this is going to be on my TBR list as well, except it'll be You Are Badass at Making Money, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living a Wealthy Life. I don't know. I honestly could have just made that up, but I think that may be the title. It's a good guess, right? A lot of her books are not necessarily like mind-blowing new ways of living that you've never thought about before, but she definitely delves a lot into all starting with you and your mind and stuff like that, and just living with intention and belief in yourself and, you know, all of those type of things. And I really just like to read those. I can never get enough good inspiration, and I'm just always in the mood for it, so I will be reading that. Now this book here, Tyler Johnson Was Here by J. Coles, was the only March release that I did not get a chance to read. I successfully read all of my other books and I did not get a chance to get to this one, so I really would like to read this book this month. I was lucky enough to pick this arc up at Y'all Fest, and I definitely want to read this and check it out so I can do a review on it as well. I heard that it's for fans of like All American Boys, The Hate You Give, etc. It's in that same vein. I will see how I like it, but it's not that long of a book. It's only like 220 pages, so I should be able to fly through this one. I am excited to see where the story goes. The next book on my April TBR is another one that I picked up last year, and that is When Dimple Met Rishi. This was a hugely hyped book last year. Everybody was excited about it. Everybody was reading it and enjoying it, and I just happened to not get around to it. I know she has a companion novel coming out this series or companion series, and I don't want to get behind on that either. I don't really read a lot of contemporary, so 90% of the contemporary books that I own have already been read. So I just really want to dive into some of the ones that I haven't had a chance to get to yet. I'm still obsessed with this cover. This is like one of my favorite contemporary covers ever. I think it's so dope. I also might read some of my backlogged books, like books that are older, books that are not new releases, or books that haven't come out in the last 2 years or so, just to kind of do the opposite of what I did last month. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. What books are you guys reading this month? Is there anything new dropping that you think I should check out? I think Ace of Shades drops, and that one sounds really good, so who knows? I might test the waters with that. Let's chat in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at theBookArcher, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!